Hiya, sorry I'm a little bit late. Just had a bit of an issue with Facebook, but we're okay now. So been on YouTube for about 3 hours, I think. Hello to who have we got right back here? Jessica, Christine, Ella, Wendy, hello, and Cherry and Jane, and Lynn, Andrea, Julie, Joanne, and Charlotte, and Linda, and Anne and Yvonne, and Anne again, and Shelley, and Janet, and Sue, and Linda, another Linda, and Margaret. She says it's how do you today? It's chilly in Hertfordshire. It's all right. Sat outside for a little bit earlier on. It was cool after doing a bit of gardening. I wouldn't want to stay outside too long though. Hi Megan, hi Marilyn, and Shirley. Knows us. Oh, I'm so pleased, Shirley. Oh, took your bag to Create and Craft the other day. Bees knees, me or what? Hello Dawn and Jean on Facebook. Leslie's marking books. Oh, don't get distracted, will you, Leslie? Hi Kim and Deirdre, Sarah, Doreen. We're very good. Thank you very much. Right, sorry if I missed anybody. Must be getting a gin. Bit early for the gin, just the wine at the moment. Hello Viv and Jean and two Jeans both together. Francis, hello to you too. Well, welcome along. I'm not going to do any sewing today. I'm going to save that to Saturday, but we have loads of new fabrics on the website to show you. So I'm hoping I'm going to tempt you because we've got some really good deals as well. So I'm going to take you through those in just a second. Hi Jackie, Sandra. Oh, June's both got coat. Oh no, June. Who else was? Sorry, I missed somebody else. Oh yes, I did miss your Rita. I was talking to you last week and you weren't there. Been on a girl week holiday to Florida. Oh, how lovely. I haven't been to Florida for years. Nearly moved out there once upon a time. Mind you, that was maybe 20 years ago. Had the job interview and everything. Yeah, there you go. St. Petersburg. Hi Diane. And oh, Deirdre loves seeing new fabrics. Got new kits as well. Exclusive to us. Not on Create and Craft. I know. Just really quickly, bags of ribbons. There are over 20, or there is over 20 metres of ribbons in these little packs. I'm not going to take it all out to show you. That's rather a long way off, isn't it, over there? What have I done there? Oh, I've just done something very strange with my software. Don't know how I've done that. Can't get back now. Oh, there we go. Anyway. Yes, rather a wide shot there, so do excuse that. Yeah, just loads and loads of ribbons. You'll have satin ribbon, there may be grosgrain in there, they may be printed, they may be plain. It's just loads of them. Most of them are 2 metres long or over. Some of them might be half a metre, but most of them are really good lengths. And again, 20 metres there in total. And I think we've got those on at £3.25. So a good idea to build up your stash. Hello, Christine in Australia. Sorry, my microphone seems to be falling off. Excuse the noise. And Mary's in West Virginia. Hello. Blodwin's still on a cruise. Hope you're having a lovely time. Hello, Tina Bennett. West Virginia. Ordered some of the new fabrics earlier today. Didn't want to miss out. Oh, you were on the ball there. Let me show you. So where should we start? Got so many. Let's start over here with V&A. Let's do these ones first of all. So if you go to debbieshawsewing.com and look under new arrivals, you'll see all of the details, prices and everything there. But these are Victorian Albert, William Morris's Nature Dream. So this is a collection. Ain't it nice? Isn't that lovely? Hello, Dion in Washington. Sarah's basket's getting heavy. And we've got the Strawberry Thief. The quality of these is lovely. They're Korean prints, and Korea are renowned for having the highest quality of fabric. So are the Simplicity ones I'm going to show you in just a second. So we do have another brand with Strawberry Thief on the website, but it's a bigger print than this one. Bag with the bamboo handles. Oh, Sharon. I might actually, I couldn't I? I'll see how many we've got left of the bamboo handled bag. That's the one on the end over here, that one. Because we've taken all the stock back from Create and Craft, but kept all the prices at Create and Craft's 10% discount prices. Don't think we should have done that, but we did. So I'll see how many we've got left, and that may be something I can do on Saturday. How's that? This again is all part of the same collection. So if you're quilting, it's quite nice to have the set, isn't it? And then Don't know what they're all called. Have a look on the website. And then this one. It's lovely, Chrissy. It's not just lovely print. It's very delicate print, particularly this one. But it is such beautiful fabric to work with. And what have we got to go with those, actually? Nice that they're all quite soft colours. We do have a mustardy gold colour coming on the website quite soon. I've brought some down to kind of mix and match with. Because I'm thinking maybe a powder blue would look lovely with those. Excuse me a moment, I've just thrown a load of fabric on the floor. Actually, that would go really well with any of them, wouldn't it? Oh, look at that, those two together. See, I'd think red when you see this. I think, well, the red will look nice. But actually the powder blue does. Or how about the misty blue? I think I might prefer that one, you know. So the powder blue is quite bright. I'm just going to come in a little bit. So excuse me if I wobble while I just zoom in so you can see the prints a little bit better. Sorry, that one's a little bit creased up. I actually dragged it out from under my daughter's sewing machine. She was using it. She's filming at the moment. So yeah, I like either of those. Let's go with this one. Black would look good as well, or very, very dark navy. So that goes with that. And doesn't it look different when you pull out, oh hi Sarah, when you pull out the different colours? I think I like the powder blue. I think I like the powder blue with all of them. I think that's my preference. Because you need a plain to go with a pattern, don't you? Tracy bought Strawberry Thief from us ages ago and you do a pale blue canvas that matches perfectly. It's a similar colour, isn't it, the canvas? Maybe a little bit paler, but thank you for that. The darker fabric with the birds. Yes, that would be lovely. A navy would look really nice with those. Yes. So anyway, it's what you're going to make with them. They are 112 centimetres wide, 100% cotton, and they are by the metre. So if you bought 2 units, you would have 1 metre in a complete length, and so on and so forth. Hey, Christina. We're all very good, thank you, Sarah. I'm sending a parcel out to you. It'll go DPD tomorrow with all of your bits apart from one, because I had everything here. Because everything that you've ordered is quite new, apart from a blender fabric, so that'll go out in the post later if that's okay. Get Tyler to do that tomorrow. So you've got quite a big bundle coming to you, including the panels as well. I need to message you about that. Hello, Deborah in Tennessee. Welcome along. Ernie, my 3-month-old grandson, is watching with me, please. Ernie, hi Ernie. Hello. Are you going to be sewing when you're a big boy? I think so. Susan hasn't got a Highland panel with 14th of May from Create and Craft. Oh, Susan, I'm sorry about that. We fulfil all of the orders, and with those it was in 5 days. So the very latest orders that came through, and there weren't very many, actually went out on last Monday. But all of the earlier ones, everything went. They gave us an extended. Normally with Create and Craft you have to send things out within 2 days or they fine you. I don't think they would do, but they say they will fine you. So we have sent everything out, but it goes with Every, and Every have been very good, but they don't scan things. When DPD pick up from us, they scan everything as it goes in, so we know that it's gone and you've got a record of it. But Every just pick it all up and shove it in the back of a lorry and off it goes, so I can't track anything. So So thank you, and I'm sorry about the bother there, but it wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault. Hi Helene. Why does my machine want to choose its own stitches? I want to zigzag, but the machine wants a straight or a different zigzag stitch. Oh, Helene, you've got a haunted sewing machine, I think. Maybe Nancy is bundle deficient, she says. She's got to order. Maybe take it in for a service. I don't know what that would be. A union flag fleece handbag. Nice, Alan. Send us a picture when you've done it. I don't know why it's cold this week, Janet. It was bizarre because we were actually just sunning ourselves the other day. Anyway, been using this fabric today. And it came in yesterday and I'm using it already. I love the Simplicity fabrics from Craft Cotton. 2 weeks ago. So that seems to happen a lot, Megan. Lost a parcel from Vinted, as every Tyler orders a lot of things from ASOS, and they tend to go missing. But I don't know why. I don't know why. But Create and Craft choose every. So and apparently, if you choose DPD, it costs you an awful lot of money apparently. From Create and Craft, we use DPD anyway for our larger orders. Jane's had a few orders lately. I think you've got another one on its way to you tomorrow. Hi Carol in Melbourne. Hold on to the blender until I place another order. All right then. Okie doke. Sarah will do. Look at these ladies. Fashion icon. I love the colours on these as well, but they're all original vintage simplicity dress patterns. Whoever had a waist like that? Whoever had a waist like that? Honestly. And this one I like. And it's a little bit different with the simplicity range this time than previous. These are quite similar to the two previous ones, but these ones are certainly a little bit different, and I like that. So we've got sewing machines. It's still simplicity. It says simplicity on the labels here. It's 112 centimetres wide, Deirdre, or 44 inches. And even this one with the flowers, which doesn't really look like it belongs in the range, but it does, like it says simplicity here and there. And I'm thinking with these, if you wanted to mix and match, we do have, maybe not with that one, an emerald. That's only gone into stock today, or back into stock today. But I just thought that colour really makes it pop, doesn't it? Actually, lemon might look quite nice. I don't know if our lemon's a little bit too pale. No, I like the emerald with that one personally. So that's those. Again, they're by the half metre. I've used all of them today. I've been making projects for, my mum had a 21-inch waist. Did she do 21-inch? I don't think I've ever had a 21-inch waist. I've been making some projects for my Half Yard Heaven book. So that's coming up for its 10th anniversary and 100,000 sales. I think we're something like 4,000 off 100,000 sales. So we are celebrating by re-releasing the book and taking out some of the older projects, well they're all old projects, and replacing them with more up-to-date versions. So I've been doing that today with some of these fabrics. I've been making some tote bags with Bosal, but I'd like to do a faux leather panel at the base. What interfacing can I use? Would Bosal be too thick? I wouldn't use Decaville Heavy, Ruby. Because it is very heavy. It's like sewing cardboard. So if you... Oh, is it just the square base, or are you coming up the sides? Bosal wouldn't be too thick. Bosal is actually quite soft to work with. If it's just in the base, in the square base, then Decaville Heavy might be really good actually. I've changed my mind about that one. You may want to trim it back to the seam allowance. So in other words, cut the base to the, there's birds on the roof, cut the base to the size that you need, and then your fabric about ½ an inch wider all the way around, so you're not actually putting the Decaville into the seam. I think that would work well. Never had a tiny waist even at my slim. No, I think my legs measure more than that. Oh, the sides as well. If it's a big tote bag, then you should be all right. But personally, I prefer the foam to the Decaville Heavy. But it depends what kind of look you like. Decaville. The gold bag there is Decaville Light, and Decaville does give it a very nice, smart, crisp kind of look. But I do find that the foam's easier to work with personally. Jean says I wasn't a size 8 even when I was 8. I don't think I ever was. Oh, we've got fat quarters with those as well. So we've got 4 in the collection of the fabrics, but there are actually 5 fat quarters, so that's the extra one that you're going to get with the ladies and the sewing machines on it. Deirdre, the confetti technique is going really well. So that's your project for next month. There is a video. I made a pencil pot, but it's more about the different techniques of confetti confetti quilting, and some ideas as to what you can do with it. So there's quite a lot of chat about the actual confettiing and creating the confetti. And Anne's been away. I've missed you too, Anne. The pots behind you above the bags. Yep, that's the confetti quilting. These ones here. That's using Bosal foam. And so that's what I made. So there's a lot of a chat about what it is and different looks from different techniques and different ways that you can kind of secure the confetti pieces. And then that's the project that I made. I've just hurt myself trying to catch a mosquito and accidentally squished the tip part. Oh, ooh, ooh, Sylv. Oh, I feel better soon. Ooh. Next month's project, Julie, confetti quilting. So again, you can make what you like with it. It could be a bag, it could be a plique, placemats, things like that. But it's all about the technique. So it's something a little bit different for you for next month. Got anybody new here from Half Yard Club? Come and say hello if you are. Any of the new Crate and Craft members? Maybe you haven't joined in before. So if it's the first time on one of the live streams, then come and say hello, won't you? Pippa's getting an urge. She's getting an urge to do some shopping, is Pippa. Relieve your urge, Pippa. Just order it. This is lovely. Clothworks. So again, we've got you some really lovely quality fabrics here. Clothworks is one of the premium ranges. We haven't had it in for a while, but you know that as soon as you touch it, as soon as you feel it. It's just a really, really beautiful fabric. Hello, now Alison's in Ontario. Who else is in Ontario? Oh, was it Brenda? You could be neighbours, you see. Oh, it's Sarah's first time. Hello, welcome along. Is it between the cushions? Oh, talking to each other, sorry. Say hello to Julie Thomas. I've got her to join the Half Yard Club. Hello, Julie Thomas, and welcome along to the Half Yard Club. Are you in New York as well? Nice to have you on board. Hope you enjoy it. Kim's in Timberlake. Hello. Jan's a new Half Yard Club member. You've been stalking for a while. We got you in the end then, Jan. Welcome along, thank you. Sally from Vancouver. So Brian's in Vancouver, so you could be neighbours as well. First time commenting and a new member. Oh, welcome along, Sally. Nice to have you here. That's all right, Rita. Hi from Wanda's in Ontario. Are you neighbours? Do you know each other? That'd be great. Patricia's in Ontario. What's going on with Ontario? Are you all together? So we've got Wanda, we've got Patricia, and sorry, the last one's gone. Photo on member makes. When you go to the website feed, to the Half Yard Club, can't remember. Megan, how do you put pictures on member makes? I can't remember without going on there. So Megan will explain to it. That's to you. Christine says my new renewal is next month and I have no hesitation in rejoining. It's the best sewing club and great value. Love it. Oh, thank you. Patricia's in London, Ontario. I didn't know there was a London in Ontario. Sylvia says welcome to all new members. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Sarah's a new member in South Wales. Hello. Hi, Jan. Would the Simplicity Fat Quarters be enough for the Half Yard Sewing Club boxes, please? You'd mix and match them. Yes, if you used a plain fabric for the base. When you may as well. And just use the Simplicity fabrics at the side. Yes, you would have enough from those. I don't know about the big one. You might have to do two different prints. That'd look nice. Amanda's made a bottle bag and shortened it to take a travel mug. That's a nice idea. Thank you. Megan says when you go onto the project you want to scroll down and on the right hand side there's a box where you can upload the photos. Thank you. Thank you. Fee says thank you. Anyway, Clothworks. Look at those. Now I have a little secret. Well, I have a project that has been made with these that I can't show you. I shouldn't have said anything, should I? Because I must have told you before that I'm writing a book with my friend Melissa. Melissa designs all of the blocks of the month for the Half Yard Club. She's very talented, and she's designed the quilt. So I'm just in the process of photography and writing and everything. And she's used these fabrics for it and it looks absolutely amazing. It's huge and yeah, it's all quilting, but it looks beautiful. But these fabrics together just look amazing. It's they're just fabulous. So I was going to hang on to these until the book comes out, but that's going to be over a year away. So so no, we thought we'd bring them to you now. They won't be available in a year's time. Just renewed for another year, says Linda. Thank you very much. Hello, Des. First time I'm from South Africa. Welcome along, Des. Says, love the channel. Thank you. And they'd make really nice storage boxes, won't they, Sally? And I've been doing a storage bag for the half-yard book, using them. Yes, Liz, they are absolutely beautiful, and they'll go with anything. So I was thinking particularly, this is a Rose and Hub lavender, but it goes with almost anything. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Emerald will go with it. I've only brought a few down with me. I should have brought some more, shouldn't I? The Royal, I thought looked lovely with this one. This is the extra wide Royal cotton. And it really, it just, whatever colour you put next to these, it really makes them pop, doesn't it? So that looks more blue than anything now. Whereas when you put the lavender next to it, it brings out all the purple tones. It changes the colour, doesn't it? It's very clever. Hello, Christine in Redding, California. Aren't we all over the place today? Well, there's loads of us in Ontario. My list of things to sew keeps growing, says Sarah. Right, so that's those. Oh, and while you're there, this is the backing fabric that Melissa used on the back of this one. And we've got this on the website now, and this is extra, extra wide. So if I open this out to that wide, it's twice the width. So that's actually folded in half. I can't open it all because it's massive, but it's 2.7 meters wide. And it's a lovely fabric, so designed as backing fabric for quilts, but it's a good solid fabric. So if you wanted to use this for bag making, for dressmaking, for children's clothes, I'm thinking aprons, for children's aprons, tablecloths, curtains, curtain linings, quilt tops. You don't have to do patchwork to make a quilt. You could just use this, put it over the top of some wadding, some backing fabric, maybe the same backing fabric on the back, and you could just quilt over this and you've got a quilt. It's lovely, isn't it? We are looking at getting some more backing fabrics like this in as well. Really hot in Spain, says Mary. Tony feels very small in Kent in the UK compared to worldwide. We're all worldwide when we're on here, Tony, because we're all talking to everybody. Oh, Mr. Tumble's spotty bag. Because we're all talking to everybody all over the world, aren't we? Love it. Debbie's finally getting around to hand sewing, binding onto the Christmas quilt. Daniela's in Germany. Hello. Yeah, June, Megan just said the same. Did you know that there is a tin of gin and tonic tea available at Fortnum's and No, gin and... Oh, no, that's not right. Gin and tonic tea? Oh, no. It's probably very nice. But, but again, you've got all of the bright colours, so if you were looking for a backing fabric or even a blender, then that goes really nicely to it as well. If I order the panel and pay, will that work for what you've sent out? Order the panel and pay. Yeah, Sarah, and I'll refund your postage. That would work, wouldn't it? Oh God, because the panels are on there now, aren't they? Yes, so do that. Yes, that's a good idea. Good idea. So yes, you order what you like and I'll just take the postage back. 37th wedding anniversary today. Happy anniversary, Christine. 37 years. Drink it cold. I think, Tony, I'd rather just have the gin and tonic. I don't get the tea bit. Maybe I should try it. Fortnum's and Mason's, here I come, Rita. You only go to the poshest places, don't you? Never been to Fortnum's and Mason's. Oh, hello. Hello, Elaine. She's going to catch up later on. Not sewing today. Had a lot on. But there you go. Always the case. Not complaining that I'm busy or anything. I thought on Saturday I might do so. I'll show you in a minute. But who was it who earlier on said about making up the round bamboo handle bag? That round bamboo handle. So I might, if we've got enough stock left, I'll do that on Saturday. So no sewing. I was going to say no snoring, no sewing today, but we will do on Saturday. Just the gin for Laura. That's my kind of. I used to drink gin and orange when I was younger. I think I thought it was grown up. I mean, I was above 18, you know, not when I was a child, but I just thought it was a very, very grown up drink. It was horrible. It was really sweet and sticky, and I thought it was a beast. Oh yes, have gin and orange, please. Gin and orange. Just eating a large piece of tiff. What's tiffin? What's tiffin, Ginny? And now I feel sick. Just that will teach me. We have a back in stock from a while ago, actually, but we've managed to get hold of some of these. They're on the booze already here. Laura's on neat gin.
Did somebody order gin and tonic coffee?
Gin and tonic. Oh, you haven't. gin and tonic coffee.
Have you got your rest?
No.
How's it go?
No. Thank you.
Do you want these?
No! I'll leave them outside.
I'm going to do. I just threw them some peas and one went rolling down the steps. And
What, the chicken or the pea?
the pea went rolling down the steps and the chicken was dashing up.
I must take a video of these chickens at some point. They're hilarious. The new ones that we had. We did lose one, unfortunately. But the two, they're just so funny. They chase you around the garden. You get up in the morning and open the door, go and let them out, and by the time I've got back to the door, they're in the kitchen. I don't mind them in the house, I just don't like the poo. Then I've got a broody one, my little one that's my grandson called Truck. She's broody, so I'm kicking her off empty nest every now and again. She gets so annoyed. She's really annoyed with me. But these two, they're just... As soon as you walk into the garden, their legs are going like this and they come pelting after you. They are hilarious. We've got 5, June. So 2 of them were, we had 3 who were some ladies' pets. They're obviously very spoilt chickens and they've been used to going in the house and are very used to people, and they must be very used to dogs because bobbing doesn't faze them. But we did lose one of them not long after we had her. Oh, hang on a minute. That's Bluebell. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Hello. Have you got peas? We've got chick cam, and that's Aussie behind her. So Bluebell is a Bluebell. That's her breed, and Aussie is a black rock. And we thought that because she's, let me just move that coffee. Because she's a black rock, she should be named after a rock star, so we called her Aussie. Off they go then. Oh, she's back. Hello, choo-choo-choots. Hello, choo-choots. They're fabulous. I love them. And then we've got the 2 silky bantams. They're a bit daft. They're just like big fluffy pom-poms. And then the one that's broody is a little coaching bantam as well. Oh, Margaret's just incubated her own chicks. Oh, I'd love to do that. They're hilarious, Helen. I could watch them all day. We should have had them years ago. I love them to bits. Have another look. There they are still. Aussie. Aussie, Aussie. No, more interested in the peas. The grey one, Bluebell, is the tamest one. She's just so funny. I will, Daisy. I shall do a video of them. So when I let them out, because they're all shut away, they've got a nice little shed, and it's got a drawstring door on it. And I do shut them away at night, so we've never seen foxes around here, but you never know, do you? And when I go and let them out in the morning, I start calling them as I'm walking down the garden, and they go, wah, 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 wah. And then when you open the door, they just fall over each other, falling over each other. Tai chi my España. I don't know what that means, but hello. Love sewing people, South Africa. Oh, hello, Sheila. Bobbin's fine, Helen. She gets a little bit jealous when you're paying them attention, but she just walks very quickly behind them. She doesn't chase them. She's really, really good with them. She had a bone in the garden the other day, and that little Bluebell one went over pecking at the bone, and she just stood and looked at it. I said, "What are you doing that? What's my bone?" But she was fine. She's absolutely fine with them. Hello, who's that? RT Blade 4 in Nashville. Sarah, I used to keep chicken. Well, I've always had chicken. I had chickens when I was a child. as pets, and we had loads of pets. My dad was just animal mad. And then when we lived in Derby, we had a huge garden, and we had maybe 30 chicks and cockerels and peacocks and ducks and turkeys, just as pets, just loved them. And then since we moved away from Derby about 25 years ago. No, less than that, maybe 20 years ago, when I first started working at Ideal World, because it was too far to travel, and we had to give them away. I was gutted. And this really is the first garden that we've had suitable for chickens, and now we're working from home all the time, so there's somebody here all the time. I wouldn't have pets if there was nobody at home. So it just seemed right, but I wish I'd have done it a long time ago. Helen forgot it was Wednesday. Somebody's just joined the club. Who was that? Molly. I joined last week. I'll have to wait. Oh, hang on a minute. Until next month for my first project. I love Tina. Oh, lovely. Oh, is that Tina or is that Molly? Hello, Molly or Tina. Welcome along. Thank you, June. June says, remember to press the thumbs up. Helps the channel. I don't understand how it works, but thank you. Good morning from California, says Delia. Hello. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yes, as soon as you join, you can see all the projects. All 2 years worth of them. Hello, Denise in Leicestershire. Sarah lives in Burton-on-Trent, not far from Derby. My niece lives in Burton-on-Trent, actually. Can't remember the name of the road. Is there a forest road? A big, long road. There's in Islington. Chickens are so popular in South Carolina. I sell lots of chicken-themed crocheted pot holders and coasters. Oh, that's a nice idea, Rose. Anyway, I'm trying to sell you some fabric here. Let me just get on with this. So these we haven't had in stock for a while, and we've got 3 of the range, and I can't remember what it was called. Sun Valley. I do remember what it was called. It's Sun Valley. So we have the, I think it's watercolour cactus silhouette and flowers. I can't remember. But again, if you go under the new arrivals, you'll find them there. See you, Rita. See you next time. Not sure, Helene. I think things are going very, very well from what I've heard. She emailed me the other day and things are starting to look positive. So yeah, I think all's going to be good. Susan's on holiday in Yorkshire. How lovely. Hello, Cynthia. So yeah, but I was thinking with these, we've actually got a new colour pink. I think it's on there. Pink mixer. This is the paler one. I forgot to bring the other one down to show you, but that actually goes really nicely with all of them. And so does that purple. Oh, actually, maybe that one. That one certainly with the central one goes really well. That's the lavender, the Rose and Hubble one. That one's a craft cotton one. And of course greens. Greens work really well. I haven't brought any bright ones down to show you. Have a look. Oh, hello, Deb from Suffolk, first time joining. Thank you very much. On the original. Yes, they are, Laura. On the original 2023 quilt. She used them as backing, didn't she? Yes, well spotted. Yeah, Melissa came up over the weekend. We went and had lunch. I didn't know they were going to test your blooming ring on your phone thing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Completely missed that one on the news. I wondered what on earth was going on. We were in a restaurant when it all kicked off. How do they make your phone ring a ringtone that it hasn't got on its factor? Fascinating. Fascinating. A bit annoying though. Well, you drawn hands on Amanda. I've already drawn them. I've watercolour painted them, so I've got a phone full of pictures, particularly of the 2 big. I've owned the 2 big ones because they're proper hen shaped. They're the ones. If I drew the little ones, they would look like I don't know how to draw chickens. It would. With the 2 white ones, it'd just look like I just scribbled white fluffy stuff, and it'll look more like cotton water. That's not a chicken. So yes, I have, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Maria's got some cotton. Would like to make an apron from, but what do you suggest to line it with? Maybe calico. That's a bit stiff actually for that. Just plain cotton would be all right, wouldn't it? Just plain cotton or something that coordinates with your fabric. We've got Calico. First time we've had this one. And it's a medium weight. It's quite firm. I wouldn't wear it. An apron I think would be fine. Mary's phone didn't ring and got the text. Yeah, mine rang. But home wears, and Calico is one of those fabrics, or muslin if you're in the States, that you use as to make toiles with. So it's a cheap fabric basically. But what I love about it, I've actually made some bag kits for Crate and Craft using this as the lining and for the flap on the bag with, remember that bee canvas fabric that we had on the website? Made some kits out of those. I just love how organic it looks. And when you look really closely, you can see the flecks of the cotton pod. So all those brown bits are supposed to be in there. And that's what I like about it. You can dye it quite easily. It's 100% cotton. But if you are thinking a little eco-friendly, then there's no bleaching involved in this. This is the natural colour. It does crease easily. It's a bit like linen in that respect. But I love the organic kind of feel of this one. And it just goes with anything. But I'm thinking things like outdoor furniture, tablecloths and table runners for outdoors and things like that. I think that would work really well. Which fabric did I use for Maddie? For Maddie in the book, I used, I haven't got her here. She's off. She's gone out for the day. I used Tilda Caramel for the one in the book. I've used cream. Just cream cotton for the original Maddie, and for Robin I used the Craft Cotton Tan fabric. I think that was it. Right, use some Calico to line the pyramid pouches from your recipe. That's a nice idea because it is quite a crisp fabric, so you might not need in-facing if you use that one. Yeah. How do you get blocked from YouTube? Oh, somebody's made a cake and got blocked from YouTube. Oh. I was threatened to be blocked from YouTube because I played a video ages ago just looking around my studio. It had music on it. Yeah. Who watches? Really? Who cares? Got some Calico to make my snowman family. That's a nice idea, Sarah. Oh, Blodden's got the bee canvas. It goes really well with it. Same kind of colour. Right. What else we got? Oh. We have been asked, you know, the mini Madison, which is that one there. We have the frames. You might have seen them on the website already because we've sold loads of them. We've been asked to put a kit together with just frames, no fabric, so that you can use your own fabric. So sometimes you just get what you ask for. So this is it. So you'll have the instructions. Now this is for a cloth handle, so it's not the same as the one that we did at Crate and Craft where it had a chain. This one's for a cloth handle. And in here, oh, sorry about the rustling. Go back to one side. You've got the mini Madison frame, so that's an 8-inch frame. And it's the gunmetal. I love the gunmetal. And then you've got 2 swivel snaps. So you make it's only about 1/2 inch wide, but you make the strap and then just clip it on there. We do have some gunmetal chains if you prefer on the website, but they're not included in the kit. So it's a double kiss clasp. And I explain in the instructions as well that the way that I put these into a frame is I sew the frame first and then I glue inside there. All right. So it looks as though it's sewn in, but it's not. I find it quicker. I find it just as secure, but it also means that you don't see the stitches on the inside, because no matter how hard I try, if I sew these into the frames, then, crossover aprons are a nice idea, Jennifer. You see the stitches. I've never done it where you can't see at least some of the stitches. So that's the way that I do it, but it's explained in the instructions. So there are 2 of the swivel snaps, and you've got enough bosal to make it. And the thing I like about kits like this, and I know I said before, we sell this by the 1/2 metre, so it would be wider and bigger. And I know a lot of you think that bosal's quite expensive, but here you get enough for what you need. So, you know, you couldn't buy that much on its own normally. You'd buy too much for a project like this, but that's exactly what you need. So there's the pattern included as well. So pattern, full instructions, Bosal foam, and frame and snaps, swivel snaps. So you choose any fabric you like. So you could make it two-tone, like the one behind me. And we do put a line across the pattern to where to join that if you wanted to. But if you want to make a plain one, the simplicity fabric maybe, or the maybe the cactus, or any fabric, you can use the faux leather. Don't iron faux leather from the top, by the way. If you're going to put faux leather onto the Bosal, then steam it from the Bosal side, from the back. But again, use the Calico, use whatever you like, whatever fabric you like. So that's that. What is crumb quilting? Confetti quilting. I don't know why, because crumbs tend to be smaller than confetti, but confetti is smaller pieces than crumb quilting. Crumb quilting would be for things like, it's getting a bit tatty now, like the sewing machine mat that we made as one of the projects for the Half Yard Club. So that's using tiny pieces of fabric sewn together. That's still on there, I think, if you wanted to do. Look at the ink on my finger. I was changing the ink on my printer and I dropped the ink and it splashed everywhere and I can't get it off. So I'm not bleeding. That's red ink. So that is the crumb quilting. Confetti quilting is tiny, tiny, weeny, little tiny pieces of fabric. Teeny tiny ones, like little tiny, almost like powdery pieces of fabric. Anyway, that's next month. We're not talking about that now. So it's just tiny pieces. So you'll never ever throw away any fabric ever again, because you know there's always a use for it. So that's what that is. Yes, Sarah, you can make it with cork. This bag would look superb with cork. That's a really nice idea. My cake is for a 90th birthday. Oh, you're cooking eggs. Alan's got roast duck and egg fried rice Chinese meal. Oh, lovely. Anyway, that's that. But then we've got these. So these are the fabrics. Actually, no. These two are the fabrics that we used for the kit for Create and Craft. And we put it together with a piece of dark red. It was Calico for the lining, the one on Create and Craft. But this one, we've actually put it together with a deep red fabric, a burgundy fabric. So if you wanted to make that one behind me, but you'd need to make the handle out of the red fabric, the lining fabric. There's not enough in there to make the handle as well. Then we've just put those together. So. Or this is what I was going to make another bag with. So you've got that much of the faux leather and that much of the mulberry tree, and then that much for the lining. But again, you don't need to use these, or you don't have to use these with the mini Madison. You could just make a bag, because I think these would make, with that on the bottom and that on the top, I think that would make a really nice and decent, fold that in half, you could make a really decent sized bag out of that, look. So that could be a tote bag, it could be a cosmetic bag, you could put a zip across the top of it, and then you've got enough lining there as well to line it, and then maybe put some, handles? Oh, the webbing handles on that would look nice as well. So no instructions or anything like that, it's just a very affordable way of buying the right amount of fabric without having to buy like 1/2 metre of extra wide fabric, which this is, which you'd normally have to do if you wanted to make a bag with it. Now if you only wanted to make a one bag with a bag base, you would buy in a piece of fabric 1/2 metre and twice the width of that, so you'd have a lot less over. So that's where we did that one. Sarah got married in Burgundy Knife. Oh really? I bet that looked glamorous. Hello Anne, she's going to watch later. We haven't got cork on the website at the moment, Dawn. Problem getting hold of it at the moment. Kim keeps looking, and none of our suppliers have got it. But I'm sure we'll have it back when we do, when we can get hold of it. What else have we got? We've got so much stuff. So much stuff going on. We've been quite quiet on the website for a few weeks, as in putting new stock on. I think Create and Craft kind of took over a little bit. But yeah, now we've got time. We're going a little bit mad with new stuff. A free tote bag pattern on the Half Yard Club. Oh. We do have a free tote bag pattern on the Half Yard Club. I think Laura's answering somebody else. We have. I'm stepping back for this one. We've got these panels. Now we do have some of the actual kits left that we stole back from Create and Craft. Not very many, but we've now got the panels as well that come with instructions. These are huge. They're over 1 metre in length and 1.5 metres in width. And you can make 2 oven mitts, 1 tea cosy, an apron, a pot holder, and a peg bag with the instructions that come with it. But of course you can use these to make whatever you like. That's a piece of applique on the end. So it could be, I don't know, cushions, bags, tote bags, carrier bag dispensers. You can quilt with it. You can make a table runner. But none of the other bits with it. So no coordinating fabric and no thermal fleece. It's stripped back to basics. So just the panel and instructions for these ones. So we have ordered extra stocking of those because we knew they were going to be really busy. So we've got plenty of those at the moment. Hello Julie. Shipping to Texas is expensive. I think it's about £16, isn't it, Nancy? I can't remember offhand, but yes, it is quite expensive. It's a long way to go. Dawn's ordered waterproof canvas for dog walker bags. That's a nice idea. You're going to sell them. Right, so I just do that. Just ordered the mulberry tree fabric bundle and the mini Madison kit. Oh, lovely, Chrissy. They'll be going out tomorrow. Getting just the lemon panel. Oh, this one, Jane. Yes, just the lemon panel. Now that should be on the website now too. Look under the new arrivals, should be there, or search lemons. I love this one. I know you shouldn't have favourites, but I just think this is so bright and fun and cheery. It's lovely, isn't it? So it's the same deal, over 1 metre long and 1.5 wide. So you're getting loads of fabric with it. All designed and printed in the UK, or designed by my daughter, as a matter of fact, and then printed in the UK as well. Now with the mitts, I'm thinking, if you were to put a plain fabric on the back, just like emerald goes actually. No. Then you could make four gloves. If you used a coordinating fabric, we do have the powder blue on the website. That's the one that came with the panel, I think, when we did it on Create and Craft, if you wanted that. But if you used a coordinating fabric on the wrong side of these, then you can make 2 tea cozies. And if you wanted to make lots of them, if you're selling them, then use this as a template, use your instructions, and then you can make more using the extra fabrics that you get in here as well. And there's quite a lot of those. So although this is the panel that I used for the apron, and these were the pockets that went on the front, there's nothing to say you couldn't make a really big cushion cover, an outdoor cushion cover for your outdoor furniture. Oh Lord, I'm glad it was useful. Oh, Claire's having surgery tomorrow. So pleased my mini Madison bag arrived today, ready for when I get home. Oh, I hope you're going to be. You won't be long. You'll be fine, Claire. We're all thinking about you. Sending positives to Claire, please. Marilyn can't find the mulberry and faux leather bundle. Okay. Let me move that over there. And right. And go to the website, tapeshawsewing.com, and do that. And new arrivals. There you go. Under new arrivals, burgundy mulberry tree plus metallic burgundy fabric strips with burgundy lining fabric bundle. That's a bit of a title, isn't it? But yeah, it's on the first page of the new arrivals, so take a look there. There's your panel. and instructions. We've got new canvas as well. Oh, I didn't bring those down to show you, did I? Oh, fancy that. Let me just check. No, I didn't. I'll show you one here then. This is a brand new canvas that we've got in stock. It's beautiful. We did a tie-side tote for Create and Craft. You might have seen that. We've now got it as by the half metre. This one is the same fabric as the bamboo handle bag, and it's actually got 4 stripes across it, so it's a border fabric, so that'll be across the top and the bottom, and then I think there's 2 stripes across the middle as well. I'll show you that on Saturday. And then we've got all the Simplicity stuff there as well. Look, that's all new. We have black outlining. I haven't brought it down because the roll's really heavy, but cream black outlining we do have on the website as well, so that is perfect if you've got kids, light nights and early mornings and you can't get them to bed, then get blackout fabric. But also helps to protect your curtains themselves, so stops the sun from coming through and bleaching your curtains. And if you do have curtains or blinds that are a little bit see-through, then that stops the light coming through. So yeah, we've got that on there as well. Right, let me move myself back over there again. Jane's ordered a lemon panel, lovely. How would you make a hat out of the tea cosy on the panel? Andrea, I haven't got it here. I'm not sure how she did it, but Anne made the hat out of it, and she lined it and then put elastic around it, so it was like a mop hat, so it's got a frill around the edge of it. So maybe about 2 inches up from the bottom, just a piece of elastic all the way around. I thought it was a very clever idea. Not at the moment, Viv. No, we don't have enough of the bamboo handles. Or have you got? You've got bamboo handles and you just want a pattern for them. Is that right? Because we haven't put the instructions on the website without the bamboo handles because they're specific to those handles, and people are going to be saying, well, where do I get the handles from? There's no point in having a pattern without the handles, so that's where we haven't done that. Yeah, I'll show you how to make it on Saturday if we've got enough stock, because there's no point me sitting here for an hour making a bag when people are going to be saying, well, I want to make it, so where do I get the kit? So we'll see how we go there, but if you've got any left, then yes. Thank you, Connie. Sarah says, can you check an item on your website for me? It shows a panel, but this description. Oh, okay. Which one is it? Let me know which one it is. It shows as a panel, but the description says strips. Description. Which one is it, Sarah? I'll have a look. Can you make an apron with lots of pockets for eggs for chickens? I'm asked for that so many times. I only get 2 or 3 eggs a day. It's hardly worth making an apron from, but I shall put some handles on. Oh, fabulous. Kim says the bamboo handles have just arrived. They'll be available on their own soon. So maybe we can do that. That was good timing, wasn't it? Maybe we can do that. Instructions and handles. How's that? Oh, brilliant. What have you missed? Not a lot, Alana. I'm selling you fabric. That's what we're doing. Lewis and Irene, Higgy Glow. I can't say that. Higgy. Oh, Kim always corrects me on that one. So Lewis and Irene, let's have a look. So if we go up to the top here, brands, Lewis and Irene, Higa, that one is a panel, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Glow in the Dark by Lewis and Irene. 40 strips of fabric. Oh, Kim, let me know. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I shall get back to you on that one, Sarah, when my daughter's checked it out. Hello, Joan. You could make beanie hats from the tea coaster and lemon panel. That's a good idea, Alan. You're on both, aren't you? My bank manager's going to kill me if Peter doesn't first. He's got to catch you first, Sarah. It's large squares. Oh, thank you, Kim. It's large squares, apparently. Tell you what, shall I get one back from the office? Tyler's down there tomorrow, so I could show you on Saturday if that's okay. A glasses case with Decaville so that it protects the glasses rather than a soft case. Put some thought into it, Laura. Might need a pattern for that one. Oh, thank you, Christine. Let me know what you made with it as well, don't you? I won't know. She's ordered the lemon panel. Fabulous. Still hot. Still hot. I haven't finished yet. Still here. Still showing you stuff. We've had some bundles put together. And again, sorry for the wrinkling and the crinkling. Oh, no, it's not squares. Says Kim, it's not squares. She's double checking. These are 1/2 meters of plain fabric with a free blender. Colours will vary. So you will get one blender. It may be navy, it may be emerald green, it may be olive, it may be gold, maybe grey, don't know. And then 4 1/2 meters of fabric. Some of these will be 44 inches wide. Some of them will be 60 inches wide. Don't know what you're going to get. But if you do like to collect, if you do like a bargain, oh, it's like a jelly roll, Kim says. So they are fabric strips, Sarah. They are strips. We've got the squares separately. Yeah. So the scrumptious squares are the squares, and that one's a jelly roll. My machine doesn't like doing zigzag, trying to make a box. Oh, persevere with that one, Joan. Why doesn't your machine like zigzags? Hyugu, Elizabeth, apparently. Dawn's ordered the blackout lining. Nice thing with the blackout lining, it doesn't fray, so you don't have to finish it. It won't catch me at the moment. He's got fluid on one of his lungs. Oh, Sarah, you two together. I hope it's going to be all right. Send him our love, and then get him to chase you. So it's a lucky dip, this one basically. I've only picked one out at random, and this is what this one has in it, but you will get basically 2 meters of fabric with a 1/2 meter free, and the free one is the blender one, which is normally the more expensive one. So have a look at those on the website, again under the new arrivals, sorry, they'll be there. Higgy. I don't know, it's a funny name. And then just really quickly, again, I was saying about the stock from Create and Craft. Did that then. We've taken all the bag kits off Create and Craft and put them on the website. And Nelly Roll. I'll have a word in a sec, April. We've put them on the website, but when Create and Craft sell to their Create and Craft Club members, they get 10% discount. So we've kept the 10% discounted price and put them on our website. So that will be for the drawstring box bag. I'm not going to open these all up. It'll be very noisy. This one is there's only one picture on the front. It's the same instructions, but this one is the folk stripe, I think it's called. Ribbon colours may vary. This one is the V&A, and that's got a gold in the background. So again, that's the kind of bag that you're going to make with this one. Instructions are wrong way around on that. And that one is the gold bamboo handled bag, which is the one in the middle over here. So we've got those in stock. And again, they're 10% discounted from Create and Craft. But if you're a Half Yard Sewing Club member, you're going to get your 10% discount on top of that. So in effect, it's like getting 20% discount. And then that is the bamboo handle bag, the one with the border fabric on it. Yeah. Scrumptious squares are what Lewis and Irene called 10-inch squares. I don't know, Sylv. I don't know. I'll check on them. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, jelly roll. Sew the strips together to make fabric quills. They're 2.5. And I like Nelly roll. They're 2.5 inch wide strips of fabric. So just basically the whole of the width of the fabric, which would be 44 inches by 2.5 inches wide. Mrs. Swedish. Do you think the gift bags could be made from the pennants on the coronation panel? That's a nice idea. I don't see why not, Andrea. That's a lovely idea. Nice size for a little gift. I think that would look really well. Oh, they're 42 10 square. Thank you, June. I don't stick stuff on the website these days. I'm not allowed near it. I think I've shown you everything. That's taken me an hour, hasn't it? I told you we've got lots of stuff. You've seen all my new stuff and my chickens in this hour. Okay, so on Saturday, it's going to be sewing a bag with round handles, with hopefully some new round handles in stock. Thanks, Kim. Oh, Nancy never passes up a blender, she said. I don't have a stash. My nose is... yeah, Pinocchio. So that on there. Okay. I'll get off then. Have you got the batiks to show? I haven't, actually, Deirdre, no. I've only got the new things that have only just come in. Those are all down at the office. Catherine's got cork fabric but doesn't know what to do with it. I'd make bags out of cork fabric, Catherine. I think it looks lovely on bags. The top shelf behind me. This one. That's the confetti quilted little pot that we're making for the Half Yard Club main project for May. So that'll be out on the 1st of May. I think that's what you mean. Sylv doesn't have a stash. I have a few bits and pieces waiting for a project. See, I don't have a stash. I have a collection. I think it sounds more justifiable rather than just stashing it somewhere. I have a collection of fabric. Don't forget the video of the girls. I won't, Anne. I think they've gone in now. They don't like the rain too much, or they've got a favourite bush in the garden that they go and hide under. Oh, Daisy's going away for the weekend. Have a lovely time. Hello from rainy central New York, Michelle. We'll watch replay. See, Rita's in New York. Thank you, Dominica. And Shelley. Need to spend some money now. My mother, I know I've told you this before, but it always rings true. She says I'm a naughty person. She called me temptation. Our Deborah, you are temptation, she said. And I was trying to get her to buy. Mum never spent any money. I was trying to get her to buy a new outfit from Derby Market. Oh, Deborah, you are temptation. She bought it. Oh, thank you, Maria. The vintage quarter pack, vintage fashion icon material. Oh, lovely. Those will be going out to you tomorrow, so hopefully you'll get them Friday or Saturday. Chris Ann's vacationing in Las Vegas. Oh, don't spend too much money in the casinos, will you? Yeah, I'll see you Saturday. Hi from Trinidad and Tobago, McPhee. Waiting for some COVID testing kits to arrive. Oh, yeah, I think Kim's had a bit of COVID. I think Kim's had COVID. She said she had a bit of brain fog. She tried to change the duvet cover on the bed the other day and couldn't remember how to do it, so they slept under a blanket. Olive Ann's got a massive collection. Well, people collect things, don't they, Olive? They collect things, and ours just happens to be fabric. And people collect things, they don't always use them, like my mother with the Wedgwood. We collect things and then just admire them. So that's what we can do with fabric. Right. No, you're not early, Peggy. You're late. We're going now. I shall see you again on Saturday at 11 o'clock. So thank you for joining me today. If you are ordering anything, then yeah, that's what Kim looked like. Then she was doing that thing that, as you do when you get older, walking into the room and going, I can't remember. Doing all that. I shall see you on Saturday. Remember, if you are ordering anything from the website, from my website, and you're a Half Yard Sewing Club member, to put your member discount code in for your 10% discount on there. Right, I'm popping off. I shall see you again on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Well, we're going to make a bag with round handles, apparently. I shall see you then. Enjoy the rest of your week. You take care. Bye-bye.